Welcome back to another video. Seems Donald Mustard have been very busy teasing some upcoming Fortnite storyline content which could be lining up for an event at the end of this season, chapter 2 season 8, and it's also lining up very nicely to the possibility of a new chapter next season. Donald changed his Twitter location and his banner. His location was the best jeans with this banner, just jeans. Now anyway, the tweet was, "Did you ever have the most perfect pair of jeans ever? And then one day they inexplicably disappeared. And you were like, I bet they are to blame. Yeah, that one. The one that didn't like them but loved them. They made me feel great and comfy. Hashtag miss your perfect jeans." Also, real pants can only be so great compared to the truth of athletic wear, which is rather strange, isn't it? Although the only couple things I can take from this first sort of tweet and this banner change in the location is when Donald Mustard mentions Nay. Now, a couple comic book references from the 0 Point series and the Foundation, so spoilers from them to come. Now, Nay are the Imagined Order. This was always theorized but was confirmed through the comics that Nay are the Imagined Order. So for example, remember the Visitor tapes? When the Visitor mentions Nay won't be the only ones watching, well, Nay were the Imagined Order. And by Visitor tapes I do mean Scientist tapes, but for whatever reason they are always mentioned as the Visitor tapes. And from the other comic, Batman Fortnite Foundation, the Foundation says this during a fight with the Batman who laughs: "I live it every day, knowing the 0 Point is in the hands of Geno." And guys, to my knowledge, the last known location of the 0 Point is the Imagined Order HQ, and the next banner we're going to take a look at also confirms this theory. And of course the Imagined Order seems to control that 0 Point, so Geno is also the leader of the 0 Point by what the Foundation is saying. But the original point I was getting at is that Geno sounds very similar to Genoa in Italy, and that's where jeans come from. Yes, okay, a bit of a stretch. Let's not even take that one into account. Let's move on to the next banner. Before we start talking about the next banner, I just want to say thank you for the support on the last video. Fortnite chapter 3, next season, question mark? Is it the end of chapter 2? I really love the support. Obviously this is all theories at the moment and I love talking about theories. Anyway, we got the video to 17 likes, so really appreciating that. So in this video I'm gonna make a like goal, people. So 25 likes. So if you haven't hit that like button yet, smash that like button because it really helps me out in the old YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much, guys. Anyway, this next banner. So Donald Mustard changed his location to Reality Zero and changed his banner to the 0 Point over the bridge in the Imagined Order base, and standing there present was Agent Jonesy back in his suit. Obviously during the season 6 event he completely changed throughout that season from Agent Jonesy at the beginning of the season in a suit and tie, and obviously a very good worker for the Imagined Order, and then came to the end of that season when he betrayed the Imagined Order, went to find a 7, and he looked like some sort of Rambo-esque Jonesy. It was pretty epic. So if this is what's to come, how is Agent Jonesy back in a suit? So you have to presume maybe it's some sort of flashback to when he used to work at the Imagined Order, or he's a snapshot. Well, if it is a flashback, I just want to note down what he said during the season 6 event, and let's roll that clip now.
I've spent my whole life studying the 0 Point, and this is the first time I've really seen it.
Obviously he could be referring to the fact that he's never seen the 0 Point bloom or do anything that sort of crazy, but by the sounds of it it's almost like he's never really seen the 0 Point, but that is to your interpretation, I suppose. But this is an image with Jonesy standing by a 0 Point with a massive crack in it, so does that mean the 0 Point is destabilizing? I would say that's pretty crazy. Also, this could be a snapshot who still very much supports the Imagined Order, which would be very interesting to get multiple Jonesies trusting the Imagined Order, one very much against the Imagined Order, which is actually still the case. During the first comic book series 0 Point, it turned out that the Imagined Order guards were in fact snapshots of Jonesy and probably others in the loop. And I would like to go on record again and say that I said that even before IO guards were a thing, and even before the Imagined Order. I actually said this during the Device event when I was breaking it down. Now I believe that the henchmen were in fact doppelgangers of Jonesy. Playing that clip. Are all the henchmen Jonesy? And as you can see, and as I've already mentioned, the 0 point does have a crack in it, so is it destabilizing again like it did in Season X? So how does the 0 point obtain these new cracks? Now we've seen the 0 point a handful of times throughout this chapter. The device event, when Midas tried to defy the storm and break the loop, he failed. Galactus tried to consume the 0 point, he also failed. Jonesy and the Imagined Order tried to collect bounty hunters from different reality, which obviously kind of stressed out the 0 point, and then the Foundation had to save it. He tried to cocoon it in and try and save the 0 point. Then at some point during that season, the 0 point finally went back to the bridge, and in the last reality shoot a massive laser beamer through the spire, destroying the spire and spitting the Foundation into another reality. And that was reality NF1935, which is the Batman Fortnite Foundation comic universe. So yeah, that's where he's been. And then you have this season where the sideways reality has latched itself onto this reality because of the Q Queen. Now that must be stressing out the 0 point as well, because you've got these cracked rift zones where you can go to the sideways reality, and then you've got the main one that sort of affects a POI every game. Then you've got the Q Queen forming that new Q POI, the convergence right over where the 0 point normally appears. And then the sideways monsters are actually sort of pulling you in to the sideways, and maybe this whole reality at the end of this chapter is about to get pulled in as well. Who knows? The Foundation obviously mentioned that this level of entanglement he's never seen before, so obviously Jonesy travelling around catching bounty hunters and bringing them to this reality to try and keep people inside the loop didn't help, and it hasn't had the time to sort of heal. But how am I feeling about next season being chapter 3? Well, my opinion how chapters work is the fact that the reality we're based in. So chapter 1, the map got destroyed, we got sucked into a black hole. I believe we shifted reality to this new reality, reality 0, which formed the new map from the previously destroyed one. So I believe the same process has to happen again. The map has to be destroyed, we have to get sucked into another black hole, move and shift realities to a new one, and this could be the setup for that. So maybe we are getting a new chapter, but that's me trying to connect it with a bit of lore. It's just a theory. Obviously with the 0 point having a massive crack in it, there needs to be a way of trying to stabilize it, so we could have a whole convergence of characters about to come into Fortnite. The Foundation, Jonesy, the Seven, Imagined Order, and the Q Queen, and the cubes themselves, and the 0 point. Oh my god, the convergence, everyone's coming. And it could be lining up for a massive event, and that is chapter ending in my opinion. But obviously just a theory guys. So yeah, Donald Mustard is a tease with these locations on Twitter and his banners, and even some of his posts on Twitter and on Instagram of locations and stuff and little bits here and there. He is a massive tease. And it does make some pretty decent news as well. And some other news coming out today, that Gref has confirmed that the skin he's presenting tomorrow, I believe, is Jinx from League of Legends. So the Jinx skin will be coming in Fortnite, maybe tomorrow or the next day, and it should probably be decrypted tomorrow because he will be playing with the skin tomorrow. So all sort of footage from the sort of leakers will be coming out tomorrow on that, I do believe. And when it's just dropping a Fortnite item shop, make sure to use a support creator code, as it does really help out creators. And if you want to use mine, it's mrjayowhy in the Fortnite item shop. So guys, hashtag ads, hashtag Epic Partner. Anyway, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's been your boy Mr. JOY. Till next time, bye bye.